This is the original DJI Mavic Air, and in about 8 hours from now, DJI is going to be releasing the grandchild of this drone, the DJI Air 2S. Now this drone will be superseding the previous generation DJI Air 2, and it'll retail for $1,000 for the solo and $3,300 for the Fly More combo. The new drone will have a significantly improved sensor compared to the previous generation Air 2. It'll support a 1-inch CMOS sensor in comparison to the half-inch bare sensor which was there in the DJI Air 2. Now this new sensor will allow for better low light performance for this new drone. Now even though the previous generation Air 2 produced 48 megapixel images, but those images were created by a technology called pixel binning. The new Air 2S does not require pixel binning, and it'll natively produce 20 megapixel images. Now even though 20 megapixel on paper is a lower count compared to the 48 megapixel, but still the new images created by this new drone will be more sharper when you compare it to the 48 megapixel, which were pretty crappy when you zoomed into those images. Talking about flight time, the flight time in the Air 2S has been reduced to 31 minutes from the previous generation's 34 minutes. Now, I don't think that the 3-minute difference will matter that much to the consumer because the image quality produced out of the new drone is significantly higher when you compare it to the previous generation. The remote controller in the new DJI Air 2S has OcuSync 3 technology, and this allows for a 12 km of transmission distance compared to the previous generation's OcuSync 2, which had a range of 10 kilometers. As you can see in the image over here, there are additional sensors in the front of the drone, and these additional sensors will allow for better obstacle avoidance when the drone is angled and moving forward. Also, the consumers will have the option of setting up the obstacle avoidance in the DJI Fly app. So what's the downside? The downside of this drone is that people were expecting this drone to have variable aperture. But unfortunately, this drone also has the fixed f2.8 aperture. DJI is still keeping that variable aperture feature only for its high-end Mavic 2 Pro drones. So that's pretty much the downside that I could see in this drone so far. My predictions for this drone would be that this drone will definitely be a popular choice for drone enthusiasts out there, for people who are willing to upgrade from the Mini 2 to the Air series. However, for me, I'm still pretty happy with my DJI Mini 2 quarter kilo drone, and I'm gonna continue using this fantastic drone.